Hey, welcome back to the channel. I apologize for my lack of videos. I'm learning martial arts, so that's eating into my time a bit, and that's okay. My job's also been a little busier as of late, so I've been getting home, and you know how that goes. You don't feel like doing anything. But I have two things to tell you. First thing is the status of these seed starting trays. Tray number 2 has sprouted, as you can see. As evidence, you can see the seed heads. Now, I got two major issues with this tray. I'll get back to that in a few minutes. Tray number 1. Now, I wasn't expecting anything out of those seeds. And, contrary to belief, look what happened. Nothing sprouted. Maybe telling me, oh, there's stuff sprouting. 1, nothing here looks like an onion. 2, I never sterilized my seed starting mitt, so a lot of this is from the compost. So this is what I call a junk tray. Now what I would do is just take this out back, empty the soil and the plants out, throw it in my compost bin. Refill the cells, start again with never set of plants. Not that big of a deal, it happens. However, I went and bought some onions from my local big box store, planted them out in the garden using the square foot method, and completely forgot to turn on my camera. So oops me. Now going back to seed tray number 2, and you're asking, what problems am I talking about? Well, I can tell you the most glaring, obvious one, for those of you that have knowledge or experience, is you see how tall these onion seeds are? And it's not just 1 or 2, it's all of them. Now, to give you a scale, you see the size of my finger here versus the onion seed, as I missed the angle. This would probably be a better example. There we go. You see how tall they are? That indicates legginess. Now again, I could be wrong. I've never grown onions before, so maybe they're supposed to be this tall. Now that tells me a couple things. 1, I'm going to have to stimulate a wind, whether it's a electronical means or a mechanical means. Mechanical is this. Let me zoom out so I get it better. You see how I'm just poking at them? What that's doing is the plant thinks, oh, I'm going to fall over. I need to start building up strength. So it's going to produce some processes in the plant itself to keep itself upright. Now, as a consequence to the size, I can tell you already, the roots have penetrated the reservoir, which is this right here, which tells me available nutrients will be an issue later on. Now I have 2 ways of dealing with that issue. The first way is I repot these onions into bigger pots, which is perfectly reasonable. However, due to the size of the onions, I can tell you already the root system is not fully developed. So that will actually cause more harm than good, which would be my hardest option right now. The next easier option is I use liquid fertilizer, or liquid feed as I call it, and I stimulate the roots that are already in the reservoir. So I do a little bit of hydroponics. Now, you can do various ways. Compost tea works, worm tea works. You can also use fertilizer that is designed for liquid feed, such as hydroponics, which is the easiest option right now. If you don't believe me when I'm talking about the root system, this is what I mean. Not very well developed. So if you have trays that look like this, don't get discouraged. There's no failing in gardening. You're just learning different ways. Ways that work, ways that don't work. Now for the channel announcement. The reason why I haven't done videos is because I'm still trying to figure out what I want to specialize in versus what's already available. And yes, there's plenty of gardening channels, and there's some good ones. And each one's a little different, and that's great. That also means that I want to be good at what I want to do. And something I've realized is I'm more technical. And every time I've done a technical video within the channel, that's where I get the greatest amount of interest. What I mean by that is I'm getting that knowledge out, or presenting that knowledge out in such a way that is beneficial for the viewers, whoever they may be, that are interested in starting a compost pile or seed starting or having food security in such a way that it is easy, it's understanding, or it's easily understood. And I do like going into more technical details. So that's what I'm going to be focusing on now. So I apologize for my rant, but I haven't been able to rant for a while. And plus, this time of year you get a little cabin sick. So thanks for joining. Hope you guys stick around for the journey. As always, feel free to leave a comment, sub if you want, and I'll catch you in the next video.